Turkey's sour cherry sector, production prowess undermined by export woes. Turkey, a historic heavyweight in global sour cherry production, has witnessed a roller coaster of fortunes in the sector over the past 2 decades. While consistently ranking among the top producers worldwide, recent data reveals a concerning disconnect between its production capacity and export performance. Figures from the Food and Agriculture Organization illustrate Turkey's fluctuating position in the global sour cherry landscape. Before 2007, the nation reliably held a place within the top 4 global producers, typically ranking 3rd or 4th in terms of tonnage. A period of significant growth followed, with Turkey vying for the leading position between 2007 and 2012, alternating between 1st and 2nd place. However, the subsequent decade from 2013 to 2023 saw a decline in ranking, with Turkey fluctuating between 2nd and 4th. In 2023, despite this variability, Turkey still accounted for a substantial 13.9% of global sour cherry production. Analysis of cultivated land area further contextualizes these production trends. Food and Agriculture Organization data indicates that from 2004 to 2020, Turkey maintained a position as the 3rd or 4th largest globally in terms of hectares dedicated to sour cherry orchards. This ranking experienced a further downturn, slipping to 5th place between 2021 and 2023. Nevertheless, in 2023, Turkish sour cherry orchards still constituted 8.7% of the global cultivated area. Despite its robust production figures, Turkey's sour cherry industry faces a significant hurdle: a surprisingly weak export performance. While the nation proudly held the 2nd largest global production rank in 2023, export statistics paint a starkly different picture. Data divergence clouds Turkish sour cherry export picture. A perplexing inconsistency has emerged in trade data concerning Turkish sour cherry exports, raising questions about the true scale of the sector's international sales. While figures from the World Trade Center, trademap.org, indicate a downturn in Turkish sour cherry exports, a direct comparison with data from the Turkish Statistical Institute reveals a notable divergence. For instance, according to the Turkish Statistical Institute, Turkey's sour cherry exports in 2012 amounted to approximately 751 tons. However, data from the trademap.org for the same year presents a significantly higher figure of 1,438 tons, valued at $1.9 million USD. This pattern of discrepancy persists in more recent years. In 2022, while the Turkish Statistical Institute recorded 525 tons of sour cherry exports, the trademap.org data reported a larger volume of 625 tons. Despite these numerical variations, a consistent trend emerges from both datasets. Turkish sour cherry export volumes remain subdued, particularly when considering Turkey's robust production capacity. Analysts point to data from the Turkish Statistical Institute suggesting a potential explanation for these modest export figures. Over the past 2 decades, Turkey's self-sufficiency rate for sour cherries has consistently hovered around 101.6% or less. This indicates that domestic consumption of sour cherries within Turkey is notably high, potentially absorbing a significant portion of the national harvest and consequently limiting the surplus available for international markets. The discrepancy in export data between the World Trade Center and the Turkish Statistical Institute warrants further scrutiny to reconcile these figures and gain a more precise understanding of Turkey's sour cherry trade dynamics. However, the main characteristic of the Turkish sour cherry crop, a strong domestic market that may overshadow export potential. For 2 decades, Afyonkarahisar province has reigned as the undisputed capital of sour cherry production in Turkey. This western province has consistently held the top position nationwide, reaching a record-breaking harvest in 2023. Last year, afyonkarahisar's sour cherry orchards yielded an impressive 64,147 tons, constituting a remarkable 30.36% of Turkey's total sour cherry output. This peak production solidified the province's status as the engine of the Turkish sour cherry sector. However, recent figures indicate a shift in this upward trajectory. In 2024, Afyonkarahisar experienced a production decrease, with the harvest totaling 57,252 tons. While still a significant volume, this represented 27.7% of Turkey's overall sour cherry production, marking a notable downturn from the previous year's peak.
If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button.